everyone. Today we have some really unique and beautiful art to look at for our final art talk of 2023. In celebrating the start of the winter season, we are highlighting Simon Beck for his handmade, or should I say, foot-made snow art. Beck was born in London in 1958 and attended Oxford University for civil engineering. He spent time being a cartographer as well, which both make sense considering the type of art that he makes. Beck creates his elaborate installations by charting out detailed designs with simple math and then realizes them by walking in the snow with snowshoes. From a distance, they look like geometric doodles, the kind you make by drawing simple fractal shapes. And in fact, that's more or less how these ephemeral artworks were made. He started 10 years ago, just doing it for fun, and now it's his main occupation. When you have a blank piece of paper, you draw on it, he says. So drawing on a blank snowfall seemed like a natural thing to do. Here we can see the sheer size of some of his works. He creates most of his pieces in the Alps, where he lives, but he's also done some in North America, usually about 30 per year. We can see each footstep closer up here and just the vast number of them that it takes to create his masterpieces. Each image takes him anywhere from 11 hours to multiple days to make, depending on the pattern and the weather. He has to work when there won't be too much wind or additional snowfall in the coming days so that he can successfully finish his design. Most of his creations cover an area of about 100 by 100 meters, requiring him to travel up to 25 miles as he marks out the patterns. The snow drawings are usually made only with a compass and by counting paces. Beck says, normally you want to start in the middle, but of course you can't start in the middle because you have to get there somehow. If it's a star, you have to walk in a straight line to the middle, then take a compass bearing, then work out the other bearings. Takes a lot of practice, but I have these skills as an orienting map-making expert. Here's a swirly design, slightly different from some of the other singular geometric shapes. And since he started 10 years ago, he's made 175 snow drawings. Part of the rationale, he says, of making snow drawing my winter exercise was because my feet were a bit buggered and I couldn't do the running I would have done. It was a lower injury-prone activity. But of course, anyone who's snowshoed or even walked in the snow with boots knows how taxing it can be. Here's an extremely intricate piece, and I have to imagine that this one took multiple days to complete. And of course, Beck just prays that the weather stays nice while he's in the process of completing his pieces. He's mentioned there's nothing more frustrating than having a flurry or a blizzard come in overnight mid-working on a piece and ruin all of his progress. Here he is in Banff and Lake Louise up in British Columbia. Sometimes he'll get commissioned by ski resorts to create pieces on their mountains, sort of like an artist in residency. And he also makes a living photographing and selling high-resolution images of his artworks. He's also branched out to do his geometric designs in the sand. And he often works at Breen Beach, which is where this piece is located in Somerset, England. And we can really see how large the scale of this piece is by looking at how tiny the houses and buildings seem in comparison. I hope you enjoyed discovering Beck's intricate and unique snow and sand art, and I recommend checking out his Instagram because he also posts videos of his work and the creation process as well. So as this is the final art talk of 2023, we wanted to look back at all of the 47 art talks that we've done this year. Just think of how much smarter and more cultured we've all gotten. We've highlighted a variety of different types of art, from Basquiat and Michelangelo in January to the Webb telescope images and Alfred Hitchcock in the summer, and rounding out the year with everything from Rodin to the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Of course, we have some great art talks planned for 2024 and are always happy to hear from the audience of any artists that you would like to learn more about. So with that, I'm wishing you all a happy holidays, Happy New Year, and I will see you all in 2024. Thanks so much.